Well, hello there, Virgo. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing your 2024 General Tarot reading. Hard to believe, but it is time to start the planning for 2024. So happy New Year. We're going to first take a look at the overall energy and theme for the year, and then we'll go to the tarot and take a look at each of the 4 quarters separately, see what obstacles might be on your path, and of course, advice from Spirit. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's see what your overall theme is. Ooh, lovely. Okay, now Capricorn had the same energy. The vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. Okay, so the earth signs are afraid to make a change because they think they put a lot of time and energy into either a situation, a career, a job, a relationship. It's kind of like, no, I can't change gears now because I've put so much time and energy into this. But it's time. It's time to make a change. It's time to believe in magic, right? You have Journey by Moonlight. The moonlight is a little bit about understanding. You don't know exactly where a new path is going to take you. But don't allow yourself to be fearful of what you may lose by changing direction. This is, a little bit about facing your fears of the unknown. Sometimes we allow ourselves to stay in a situation, right? Because we're not sure what it lies ahead. And therefore, it's kind of like, well, like if you wanted to leave a job, right? You were thinking about leaving a job. Well, if I go out and take a new job, I don't know how that's going to pan out. Even if you're not happy in the job that you have, at least you know what that job represents, right? Yeah. And then you have dark thoughts. There's something you want. Okay, Virgo, there's something that you want to be successful in 2024. But it's your dark thoughts that are holding you back. All right, we're going to find out because your cards are beautiful here. You're concerned about either what you may have to leave behind. I think you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, thinking that you've put a lot of time and energy into something. So you can't allow it. You can't walk away from it. You're going towards something new. You have building blocks and mending and the fates. I think for some of you, you may have made a decision a while ago. And, Pluto is moving into, I know we talk about this a lot, but it's really important because we have that Pluto transit in January. So Pluto has been Capricorn, one of your fellow earth signs, right? Since 2008, the last 15 years. And then it's moving into Aquarius, January 21st. And there's an energy here where I think at one time you may have made a change in your life. And I am not saying like this last year, it's like significantly a while ago. It could be even 9 or 10 years ago, 8, 9, or 10 years ago. So almost a decade ago. Could be 7, 8, 9, 10. I have all of those. So you made this big change a while ago. And when you made that big change, you thought that you were putting yourself onto a new path that was going to bring you this amazing success. Now, I'm not saying that you haven't had any success, Virgo, okay? And this is the number 8. And you haven't had any success, but it's taken so long. Like you've made progress on this route, but it's taking so long that you're starting to doubt yourself. You're starting to kind of like, so this could be like a career change that you made like 8 years ago, and you're like, but I made this career change. I put so much time and energy into it. I can't make a change now. I can't drop this and go in a new direction. So let's see where this is going. The other interesting thing about all of this, because I think numbers really do play a big part, it is how we can get information from the divine. This is an 8 year, okay? So 2024, 2 plus 2 plus 4 equals 8. That's the strength card in tarot. And that is that inner strength that we have, that sense of perseverance, of resilience, of continuing to go when we're not really sure, right? That we're on the right path or something. But here's the thing. You have the number 8 here. See, is the number 8. You have this happy success coming in this year. It's almost like it may have taken 8 years to get here, whatever this is. It could be in your career. It could be in love. It could be in any sector of your life. It could be even in your health. It's like all of a sudden, you see how joyful he is? It's kind of like it's taken 8 years, but here you are finally, right? Finally able to celebrate. The thing that is holding it back, it is a little bit of this energy of the dark thoughts. So I get two kind of messages. For some of you, it may be time to cut your losses and go in a new direction. Okay? You are the one that will know that. For others of you, okay, it's about staying, the judgment card. It is your decision. It's about deciding what is it that you really and truly want. Perhaps for some of you, okay, you have been on this path for 8 years, wanting success, okay, but maybe only half-heartedly. Kind of an interesting message. It's about asking yourself, what is it that you really, truly want? Perhaps you really don't want this success to come because you're concerned if this success comes, then it prevents you from doing something else you'd rather do. So say you get the big promotion that you've been wanting for 8 years, but then all of a sudden you don't have the time and energy, as much time and energy to spend with your friends and family or traveling or something like that, right? Or you find some success in a project that you want to launch, right? Maybe you're wanting to start your own business or something like that. But then you realize, well, if that happens, then I'm kind of tied down. I can't go on vacation or whatever this is, right? There's something that you've been staying focused on getting something done, but you've been holding yourself back. You've been resisting the success, whether you realize it or not. You've been resisting the success that you have really and truly wanted, okay? Because you're concerned that if you get it, that you're not going to be able to have something else that you want. And at the same time, you're not willing to quit whatever it is, going after whatever it is that you want, because you think you put so much time and energy into it that it would be a waste to quit now. It's kind of like you're caught between a rock and a hard place, right? It's that energy of, you're darned if you do and you're darned if you don't. So let's see where this goes. Let's see because I do feel like this success is available to you, especially in 2024, is really available to you if you truly want it. It's about deciding, what is it that you truly want? What is really important to you? Going back to your core values. What are your core values? What is it that's in alignment with what you want? And then the Queen of Swords cuts out all those other distractions, doesn't allow herself to have the dark thoughts. She's like, no, I'm staying on my course. This is my course. I'm staying on my course. Nothing is allowed to come in and prevent me from what it is that I truly want. Okay, so let's see what we have. So January, February, March, the first quarter, we have blessed, and then we have joyous, fun, and then we have the Eight of Wands. Okay, so Virgo, and I feel like Capricorn had a little bit of the same message, but different for different reasons. I feel like whatever you've been working on, concentrating on, trying to have success in, okay, has been a long road. And one of the reasons is because it's lacking the fun. It's almost like you put your pressure on yourself that this is something that you have to do. Okay? You like an essence about yourself. I have to start this business. Okay? I have to have a relationship. It's almost like you've made it a bucket list item or a to-do list of some sort, right? These are my goals, and this is one of my goals. So you're coming at this success, what it is that you want, whatever it is, right? With a little bit of this Queen of Swords energy. But here's the thing, you're not having fun. But now you're so far down the path that, you're kind of like, well, I can't go back now. So if you have decided that you really want to stay on this path, right? And once again, that is your decision, okay? This moment in time is fated for you. This crossroads decision. Is this really something that you still want? Only you can answer that. The divine can't even answer that for you. That is something you have to ask yourself. Is this the path I still want to continue on? And if it is, it's about finding a way to make it fun. You've been on this road so long that you kind of have turned it into a chore. You kind of have turned it into, I have to do this. I must do this. I should do this. Instead of, I enjoy working on this. I delight in having time to work on this, right? Working on this brings me so much love and joy. And I feel like that is the crux, if you will, of what is preventing you from having the success to finishing this project and getting it out the door, or getting the promotion that you really want, or starting your own business, or finding a love relationship that really and truly is successful and loving, and not just a relationship to have a relationship, right? This is the part that look at this. You have the Emperor here, you have the World card, and then you have the Four of Wands, which is the energy of celebration. So here's the thing. I think you've been in this energy, very much that divine masculine energy, right? We all have divine masculine and divine feminine. You've been in the divine feminine energy. You've been in your Emperor energy. I must do this. I have to do this. This is my daily routine, and I have to stick with it. And I'm not saying that you throw all that out the window, but it is about stepping into a new world and bringing in the divine feminine energy into it. This is very much divine feminine energy, right? Loving what it is that you do. Turning your mindset around from I have to do this to I enjoy doing this. From I should work on this and to I delight working on this. When you do that, you change your whole energy, and you're able to walk into this new world of finding the success, the happiness, the celebration that you are wanting. The Four Wands is the balance, the combined energies of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. That is energy that I think helps to come in with that Pluto moving into Aquarius January 21st, because this is the first 3 months, right? It's about waking up and understanding, I'm going at this with this kind of like mentality. I have to work really hard. That's the Pluto and Capricorn energy that we have until January 21st. Okay, I have to do this. I have to work on this 8 hours a day. I have to keep my nose down and just work away, right? Pounding on my pentacles or whatever it is that you're trying to bring success into. I have to do this. And then all of a sudden you have this breakthrough and it's kind of like, wait a minute. If this is something that I really and truly want, then why am I not enjoying the process, right? Why am I not enjoying the time that I put into this? And that is when you get this big shift. So for some of you, if this is resonating, it feels like something you've been working on for a long time, okay? And then suddenly realizing that you've turned it into a chore instead of something that you really and truly desired to do. You started out with that desire. Somewhere along the way, it became a chore. And I think that's because what happened was it didn't come in fast enough, right? And therefore, you just kept plodding on. Very much that Knight of Pentacles energy. So let's see what the second quarter brings. So this would be April, May, and June. Look at this. The Lovers, the balance of the divine masculine and the divine feminine bring in, look at this. You have blessed and intuition and manifestation. Bring in. So I feel like this all happens so quickly. If you can allow yourself, you could even start right now, just changing your mindset. Changing the way that you are talking about what it is that you are working on or wanting to create for yourself. Look at Empress energy, the Star energy, the Two of Cups. Look at this. Creating the life that you really and truly want. Doing that deep healing because you're just changing your mindset. Not only does it bring in perhaps the financial success that you're looking for, I think for some of you, it also helps you to open your heart to bringing in love. And that has actually been in your readings lately. This energy of new love wanting to come in. But you have to have that balance. You have to have that divine masculine and divine feminine balance within you before you can attract in a true romantic partner. And even if you're not wanting love, or you have love, if you have love now, it becomes a deeper love. If you're not wanting love at this time, it's just that essence of falling in love literally with yourself again and with life again. What a beautiful energy. Okay, so let's go to the third quarter, July, August, and September. So we're now into your birthday season, right? So you have family, you have Nine of Cups, and then you have the in-between, okay? So this is like going from the past into the future, going from the dark, troubled waters into the colorful energy. I think for some of you, this also changes any dynamics that you may have that are going on in your family. Okay, if you have any chaos going on with any family members, I think this also changes the energy in those relationships. It changes it from having these dark clouds over it to the brighter energy. Now, let's think about that, how that sometimes plays out in reality. You've been concentrating and you've been a little bit in the funk, okay, about something not working out for you. When you change your mindset and step more into your divine feminine energy, bringing that balance into yourself, you raise your vibration. You really and truly change your own energy field. And when you do, I think you also are changing or either that or creating, okay, the family unit that you are wanting. Okay, so for some of you, you might say, you may be estranged from your family. You're like, I'm not going back. That's fine. This is creating a new family unit for yourself, right? Soul tribe, or perhaps getting married, maybe having children of your own, whatever that might mean for you, right? It's kind of stepping from one world into another because you realize that this is, part of this is the energy of really just changing your own energy and then allowing the energy around you to also affect your relationships with others. Yeah, okay, your work. concentrating on your work. Your worries about your work have put you into this energy of self-doubt. Now you are stepping into this energy of being really confident in yourself, like a phoenix rising energy, right? For some of you, if you have been struggling financially because you've been trying to get a project out the door or launch your own business or something like that, I think that this also helps you to love yourself more because you find the success, you love yourself more, you have more self-confidence. And I think you're also willing to put yourself out there into the arena of love because you now feel like you have fulfilled something within you, right? That maybe you didn't feel like you had before. Maybe you didn't feel like you had the financial stability before in order to start a long-term relationship or start a family. Now, all of a sudden, you have the financial stability or the success that you're looking for. And now you're also willing to have that in relationships. It's almost like for some of you, if you've really been struggling the last 7 to 10 years, okay, trying to find yourself or find your niche or get the thing, like things just haven't been in alignment for you, all of a sudden, this change of Pluto from Capricorn into Aquarius literally expands your world. Professionally, personally, financially. It is just a world of success that comes to you. So let's take a look at the fourth quarter. And Virgo, I do personal readings. So if this is resonating with you at all, I'd be really honored to do a personal reading for you. The link is in the description box below. And I actually even have a personalized 2024 that looks at each of the 12 months separately. So you may be interested in that. Okay, so let's take a look at the fourth quarter. Look at this. You have great gratitude, new life. You are definitely starting a new chapter, and then the King of Pentacles, right? Sitting there on top of all of your money. The King of Pentacles also is the energy of, committed partnership, or committed, romantic partnership or business partnership. Having, being responsible, reliable, having financial success. I mean, this is just a beautiful energy where I feel like, especially for those of you that have been struggling for some time, and I cannot believe it. Like the Strength card has come out in every single reading. And the Strength card is the number 8. That is, we have a 8-year here. It's so interesting because it has been coming out a lot in that fourth quarter too. Having the strength to make the decisions that you need to make, okay? Of bringing this balance, you see, 2 pentacles, but bringing that balance of that divine masculine and divine feminine energy together. Page of Cups, loving yourself, loving your work, loving your life, loving the people in your life, right? Such an expansive energy for you. This is just such a lovely reading. I'm so happy for you, Virgo, because I feel like, especially if you struggled in 2023, and 2023 was kind of a chaotic year for all of us, right? The energies were just a little bit off. And I think if you really struggled, especially, even beyond 2023, okay, the last, decade or so, I feel like things come together for you this year. I'm so happy for you. I really and truly am. All right, let's pull a Soul Truth card for you. And once again, I really do appreciate all of your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. All right, do I surround myself with people who lift me up? Yeah, that is part of this, right? The people with whom we surround ourselves determine who we become. Does your tribe fill you up? Do they inspire you? Do they believe in you? Do they help you step into your greatest potential? Make a desire list of the type of people with whom you wish to surround yourself and clarify if there is anyone in your life who no longer serves you. Can you love them from a distance? Yeah. It's allowing yourself, okay, to say, you know what? There are people, there are situations that are draining me. And just because I put a lot of time and energy into that doesn't mean that I can't walk away from it, right? it is understanding that nothing is wasted. It's time to go get your happy. So what a wonderful energy. Go get your happy, Virgo. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I wish you such a happy and prosperous, joyful, blessed new year. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.